Hi, and welcome to another episode of Mr. Puzzle, and today is not about this puzzle. I just saw it laying here on my desk after my last puzzle session you saw in the last video. If you saw the video, you know what I'm talking about. Incredibly difficult puzzle that took me hours to solve. If you haven't seen the video, check it out yet. But today's not about this puzzle. Today is about this puzzle here. Something very special, made and designed by Eric Stevens in the US. You can check him out on ericstevenspuzzles.com. It comes in this cardboard box here, and this puzzle is really something special because it's a custom-made, one-of-a-kind puzzle. So here on the box there's also stated 1 out of 1. The only existing copy in the world of this puzzle, until today at least. It's called Schatztruhe, which is German and means treasure chest. And if you're watching my channel since some time, about 1 year ago, he provided me this puzzle here called the Champion's Lock, which is also a very special custom-made puzzle, as you can obviously see with all these Mr. Puzzle logos. And what's special on Eric's puzzles is that he designs and manufactures his puzzle out of plain, normal playing cards. There's some additional parts inside, like magnets and stuff like this, to keep the mechanisms working. But according to my knowledge, he is probably the only person on this planet who's building playing card puzzles, mechanical playing card puzzles. This one was pretty cool and interesting, very unique puzzle. I would call it a playing card puzzle padlock. I think this would be the right term to describe it. And this is now the next one. Schatztruhe comes also with a letter. Dear Mr. Puzzle, I hope this letter finds you well. It has been quite a while since the last time you solved one of my puzzles. Huh? So I figured it was time to change that. You seem to enjoy my Champion's Lock so much that I figured this time around I need to step up my game. The puzzle you have received in the box is one of a kind and designed specifically for you. Thanks a lot, Eric. Your goal is to find and remove the golden bar. The golden bar. There's a lot of golden pieces on here, but the golden bar, can't see any golden bar. You may have noticed, or will once you open the box, I did already, that the puzzle is split into 2 halves, which are magnetically attached. I engineered the puzzle to come apart so that you can take a peek at the mechanism once you've solved it. Okay, so let me just see. Yeah, I can see the split line here. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. I can open this puzzle up. I will not have a look inside right now. You need to trust me on this. It's a cool feature because later we can see how it works actually. In the meantime, though, don't jostle it. Means jostle. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. It has nothing to do with the solution. Okay, so I should just not use it, yeah, to solve it. As always, a gentle touch is required and no picking or peeling. Eric Stevens Puzzles. Thanks a lot, Eric. Thank you for providing this. And that's it pretty much for the introduction. And after spoiler break, you're gonna see the first ever attempt to solve Schatztruhe by Eric Stevens. Okay, so can't wait to have a look inside later. How this mechanism here inside is really looking like. Can imagine this is something maybe not too complex, yeah, because it's made out of playing cards, of course, but something very cool. So be sure to check it out later. But first we need to solve that thing and get the, what was the task again? Get the golden bar, or release the golden bar. To find and remove the golden bar. Okay, so let's try to do that. Let's start over here on the front. This is kind of loose. It's like spring loaded or probably loaded by a magnet. Maybe let me zoom in a bit. I don't want you to miss any details, so this is better, I guess. So this snaps back into place, but slightly. There's some friction in here, you can see it. What else do we have? There was this latch over here. So what is this? Okay, think this is not intended. I think this might become loose during shipping. And okay, I can open it. Don't open it right now, Mr. Puzzle. Do not disassemble or over puzzle the puzzle, please. Then there are these holes in here. I think I can watch straight through it, but there is something in addition inside. Maybe this is the golden bar. I can't reach it right now. No, nothing is moving. What else? I mean, there are not many, or actually no moving parts except this spade. Anything else? Ah, here, maybe here. Oh yes, a slider. A slider, and let's get it over there. Something changed. We go back again. This is the two half sliding, just if you were curious. Oh, now it's more difficult to move this up. No force, you wrote. Oh, 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 wow. Woo! See this how slowly this slides back here. This looks cool. Guys, I'm completely clueless. I expected the thing being much easier, actually. Solved within a few minutes, but so far... Can I maybe slide this here to the side? Or twist this? Whoa! I think I broke it. Okay, this was not intended. Okay, I glued it back in place. I guess this was not intended. But what else can I do? I mean, there's basically nothing. There's something in addition over here. Okay, so this is connected to the slider, but the slider is blocked by something. And then there is this thing here inside, but what can I use to unblock this? And what is this slider for? I can feel basically no difference. We need to move it somewhere in the center. Like so. Oh! 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 Oh my gosh! That was a nice one. Didn't expect that. Didn't notice even that there is a slider in here. It looked like just something to block it. Oh man, that was cool. Okay. Now we're talking, guys. A key. I have a key in here. Okay. So. And now, okay, yeah, the magnet is gone. So the magnet is this one here. Man, that was a cool moment when this came off. And now I can probably. Oh, be careful. It's playing cards, guys. There's no wood and no metal. It's just a plain paper puzzle. I don't want to destroy it. Not before I solve it, please. Oh, whoa, something happened. Oh yes. Here we go. And now, what's going on now? Anything else I can maybe pull out? Yeah, this was super satisfying. I just would like to do it again. But there is nothing. I think. So maybe put this one in again. Maybe as a tool. Let me see. There's a magnet here. See? What? What I mean, what crazy mechanism is inside there? Is this the golden bar? This must be the golden bar. I think I solved it. Okay, I just confirmed with Eric. This is the golden bar. So puzzle is solved. And now let's double check how this mechanism inside looks like. And then I will explain you again, step by step, how this puzzle is solved. So let's just check it out. Here, this is the rear side. Oh, with the Eric Stevens signature. And wow, what is this? Did I damage it? Okay, this was the slider. What is this here? It's a mess of sliders. This looks very, very weird. Let's try to get this thing back together. Let's study it again and explain you step by step after I understood how this is done. Okay, I think I got it now. And I can tell you this puzzle, I mean, for a puzzle that's made only out of playing cards. So Eric, great design. And now let me explain to you guys what is the intended solution, okay? So as a first step, we need to slide this one over. I noticed this also after a few minutes. Once you did that, you will release the slider that it's hidden in here. Very well hidden, actually. I didn't notice this. I just thought it's a gap between the cards. This comes out then and reveals the key. With the key, and now I will open it up to explain it to you more in detail. And this is also a very cool feature. Otherwise you would have no idea what's going on inside. So this is the inner mechanism. And with this key, I can now push in here and slide this slider to the side, like so. And then I thought during my solve that I used this magnet somehow to manipulate something and then been able to slide the spade sign here. The spade sign at the moment, and also was before, is blocked by the slider. Okay, so I can't slide it up to release the golden bar here. So I need to push it over. Once I did that, and this is what I did by coincidence, because I twisted this piece here. So I need to pull it out all the way, not like this, but pull it out all the way to the side and lifting it up like so. Okay, and I need to lift it high enough that I can slide with this slider and this stick beneath this piece. Okay, and this is what I actually did without noticing it. So when I'm here at this point, you see at this point, and this is why it looked so weird, I can slide this thing up, slide the slider in, and release the golden bar. Isn't this cool, guys? Thank you very much, Eric, for this unique design. I personally love that puzzle. And to all of you watching the video, let Eric and myself know what you think about this puzzle. So maybe something for you or a gift for someone who's interested in puzzles or cards. And before I forget, the difficulty rating. Difficulty rating, I would rate it with a 2 out of a maximum of 5. Definitely not a 1. Stumped me for a few minutes without any idea how to progress until I found the draw. So that's it for today. And until next time, keep on puzzling!